ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the ball down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She says she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't fail. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you trying to do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you missing, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback, nah. Told me that she good, she don't need jack, nah. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell you to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the best to say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last a day. I got the city talking about me like I passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the ball down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She says she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. Ooh, and she felt intrigued. Trying to duck the LMPD. Go and get your self-esteem. And she trying to link up. So much we got synced up. Pulled up in the dinged up whip. This ain't Pepto-Biz, what this pink stuff is. Gonna tell me. Yeah, you heard me, you ain't felt me. I've been moving, I've been shaking, go and hit me on the celly. Try to sell me on something while I hold it compelling. Ever since I've been gone like Kelly, they been trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how.
Today, from State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Ryan Suckup, the man tasked with getting this one started. And off we go on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. This is Joe Mixon. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The numbers for Mixon last week: 17 carries, 57 yards, and a touchdown as well.
He's been a huge part of their winning streak because he establishes not just an identity and a tone, but the team relies on it. He takes care of the football, he gains yardage for him, chews up clock, and that's been a big part of why they're winning games lately.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Edelman set to return. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10.
At their own 42-yard line.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson.
Chris Carson on the carry.
And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here.
44-yard line.
The numbers on the ground for Carson last week. He was, without a doubt, one of the catalysts in that victory.
And he can really be the glue that makes this offense go, because when defenders have to commit to stopping him, that just opens up more opportunities in the passing game.
And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47.
Good for a Cardinal.
2 yards and able to get the 1st down in the process.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Now a 1st down throw. Watson almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
It leads to
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll try the left side. Carson, he takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
Chris Carson on the carry.
Here's Watson. That's complete. It's Carson out of the backfield.
Chris Carson. That's good.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Push it back. Push it back. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
From the 31, Watson. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
Nelson.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Southern Cardinals.
And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. They'll run for it with Montgomery. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Ty Montgomery. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was all capped on the touchdown run by Ty Montgomery.
Ryan Suckup.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
On the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins. They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it.
Dante Jackson.
Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things
And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Chris Carson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Suckup set to kick off.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
And inches.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. After the penalty, it's Mixon. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
He's taken down at the...
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Bills nothing.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Buffalo.
A first down throw for Cousins. And a slant hauled in by Ruggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. Cousins now to throw on first down. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. Past the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Henry Ruggs, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have cut it to within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Watson. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Tackle made by K-Wad Short.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 24, Cousins. And this one into the hands of DJ Sharp. Sharp there with his feet, gets him a little extra space, and then drop just inside the 20. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game.
I feel like I'm back in school. What was that book, you know? It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. This has been a tale of 2 quarters so far. They trailed 14-0 after 1. How about the rally we've been watching?
Yeah, a couple of touchdowns. P.A.'s here to tie it up. This is a good ball game all of a sudden. This is Tony Pollard. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with.
It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They'll try the left side. It's Carson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
This is Carson. And he'll find his way down right around the 12.
The ball carrier.
Chris Jones on the stop.
The tackle made.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. They'll run with Montgomery. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Ty Montgomery with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a 1st down.
18 on the play. And the Bills 1st down.
1st down. Here's Cousins. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. On the slant, this is Chark. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. DJ Chark. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up. And we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch.
Tony Pollard on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. First down now, but that clock rolling. Watson on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again is Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards. And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path. A significant number.
That's another Cardinals first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
To the air yet again. Watson flushed out right. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Again, it's Watson. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Julian Edelman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cardinals have broken the tie. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
21.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Odell Beckham now marching back onto the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
At the 37.
On 2nd and 9. Watson to the right side, and he's got Edelman. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, Carson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Gibson. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we?
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Ed Oliver able to get in there and drop him behind the line.
The line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
Cousins now on second down. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll make this a second down.
Tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 40 now on second down, Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Joe Mixon there out of the backfield. And now it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
They're on 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we get back. 2nd and 7 from the 20. A shotgun snap for Watson. That's caught by Montgomery. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Complete to Ty Montgomery.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
Ty Montgomery. That's good.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
out of the gun, Watson. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
that's good.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him a more conventional way, and is much more successful as well.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From just shy of midfield, Watson finding Knox there, complete.
Watson's pass. Complete to Dawson.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, Watson eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Watson. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked by Pierre Desir. 20, 10, and he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown.
Mason.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. ASAP, the coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Crosby with the extra point, and we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
On the return. The Cardinals take over first and
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Fresh off the pick six, it's Watson. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And he will finally be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the third quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They run it with Carson. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Give them maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 9-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Watson flush to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Ty Montgomery there to make the grab. And the Cardinals have broken the tie.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. On 1st and 10, Cousins. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And trying to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Suckup for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here's Kirk Cousins now, the centerpiece of our player spotlight. Maybe he's wondering, hey, what else do I have to do? He's playing well as we roll through some of these highlights. Bottom line, though, they're down.
And while he may be wondering, he's got to get that out of his mind. He's got to think to himself, lead, continue to play well, maybe a little bit extra. That's what quarterbacks do when they're trying to get their teams into the victory lane.
See if he can lead them to that victory lane. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. It's caught, Stills, right side. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
To Joe Mixon. A gain of
good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
First down, Buffalo.
Cousins on first down. He'll have a first down inside the 10. This will be caught inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on second down.
Cardinals 4-yard line.
Cousins now. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Jacob Hollister. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Bills draw a bit closer.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Now Pollard. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Cardinals take over first and 10. At their own.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. And he finds Montgomery complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
Brings up second and
facing a second and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
Chris Carson. That's good.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Brings up second and 2 at the Bills' 45-yard line.
From the 45 on second down, Watson, he's going to take off with it. He's got the first down here inside the 30. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a first and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Second and 6 with the ball on the 7. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up
heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They run for it with Carson, and he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. They'll try to run with Carson. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Now the Cards going to call another timeout. Their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Here we go, a big play in a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Bills' goal line stand is going to get them the football back. Out of his end zone, Cousins. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds.
intended for Evan.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. DJ Chark, first-time Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
42.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Arizona, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks.